Back to me and mon ami, and today, well, you don't believe it, it's a very exciting day. And it is because not only is Mr. Boo in the car, not only is Twiggy in the car, but Mr. Boo's mum, Patty's in the car. And, wait for this, not only are all those people in the car, but we are going in Grandy Pandy into Nice to see the brand new, open today, urban forest. Ooh. As I say, today is a very big day because for Nice, this is the culmination of, I think, 12 years' work.
Longer.
I think in 2013 they began the construction of the Promenade de Payon, which is the park which has been built where the old hideous smelling of pee bus station and multi-storey car park used to be. Incidentally, some people were bemoaning the loss of it today on Facebook. Very, very strange memories. I tell you, the past is not always a better place, and that multi-storey car park certainly wasn't. But anyway, this was knocked down, and I think about 2013, and then over what is actually the Payon River, they have built this huge park. Stage 1 was completed about 5 years ago, I think, or no more. But when did this second phase begin, Mr. Boo?
This second phase began in 2022.
2022, and it's involved enormous amounts of demolition. They've knocked down the old convention centre, what was it called? The Acropolis? Or
The Acropolis.
Yeah.
They knocked down the theatre.
They knocked down the theatre. And don't worry, the theatre does exist. They just built 4 or 5 others in its place in different areas around Nice. They then set about building this urban forêt. Now, it's not just a sort of, I was going to say a vanity project, but it's not just a project to try and enhance the beauty of Nice. It is very much about trying to reduce the temperatures of Nice. And we've noticed in certain areas, certainly the old tree-lined streets of Nice, when it is stinkingly hot in summer, you can walk up those and breathe, can't you?
Yep.
And so there is this hope that it could reduce some of the temperatures in the city centre, particularly in some of these heat waves we've been having. And there is also another quirk, which is that the Payon River, which, as I say, runs right underneath this park, basically there is a fear that in the future, because of global warming and because of the increase of sort of catastrophic flooding which we've been having down here and everywhere else, is that the Payon may actually burst its banks at some point. And if the buildings were still on top of it, that obviously would be catastrophic, whereas the idea is that because this is parkland, that some of the trees can soak up some of the water, etc., etc. We'll remind them of this when there's a catastrophic flood and it all tumbles into the river. So there's all kinds of reasons for this, but one of the main ones is to try and make the centre of Nice a sort of 2-kilometre stretch, isn't it? Very, very green. So we're hoping to find a parking space, which is often not very easy in Nice, particularly at the minute because there is so much construction work going on related in part to this new urban forêt, etc. Find a parking space and go check it out. What do you think, Twigs?
She loves an urban lung.
She does love an urban lung. She's fast asleep as usual. Anyway, let's see what's going on opening day. So we're going to head to where stage 2 of the urban forest, or the Promenade de Payon, began, and follow the whole thing, I think. See what they've got, see what's there, Mr. Boo. Twiggy's making friends again.
Oh, vous pouvez me dire le nom?
Il s'appelle...
Parce que comme il va partir partir, un jour je vais prendre encore. Hein.
Lucum.
Lucum?
L2OK.
So that lady was telling you that her Chihuahua was nearly expired.
She said it's almost out of warranty, hers. 16 and a half years old.
And she wants to know where we got ours so she could get one.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. The answer's Mont on it, the nice Ukrainian lady. Oh, look, there's a sign for it. The Promenade de Payan Saison to La Forêt Urbaine. Inauguration, aujourd'hui.
Peeing.
So, in the centre of the art gallery, which is now shut for 5 years because it's sinking or something, they've installed these little gardens, which are very nice, aren't they? A big
Lovely planters.
Big improvement on Wino P Zone, which is what it was. So hope it doesn't become that again. Very nice. So we're just coming to the area where the second phase, the new bit, begins. And I think this is going to be called, oh, there's rumour of it being called the Niki Sanfal Square, because this is definitely a Niki Sanfal sculpture, looking at it. So this is the Niki Sanfal sculpture, long associations with Nice, of course. Niki Sanfal famously sculptures outside the Negresco Hotel. But I think this was part of the art gallery and they brought it outside, and it's very lovely and fun. I think the kids will like this, it's jolly.
Do you recognise the artist?
No.
It's Niki de Sanfal, and she did the sculptures outside the Pompidou Centre. Do you remember?
And the Negresco Hotel.
Yes, of course, yes.
Insert picture of me, age very young, outside of Niki de Sanfal, age 8 outside the Pompidou Centre.
Younger.
And Pat even younger.
Flattery will get me everywhere. So you can now walk from the old first phase across the road up these steps, which is right in the centre, sort of just beyond the lycée, beyond the school, and then you're into what was the old square up here where they used to have the gay pride parties every year. So the time we ever used to come up here, it was sort of a bit locked off, but now it's once again going to be a nice public square, and eventually when they reopen the art gallery it'll be a very nice sort of way of drawing people into the art gallery, I would say. And obviously this is all wired, ready for hopefully the plants to grow over the top, and then it'll provide a sort of shady zone in the summer. And they've done this further up, but let's see what happens when we get into the actual gallery itself, or the gallery area. Has Twigs christened the new gardens yet?
No, not yet. We're waiting for the perfect
Twigs,
moment.
Get on with it. We need some christening. Special Twigs mark of approval. And this is great because if anybody remembers where the old theatre was, which was just beyond here, beyond the art gallery, this was a bit of a, I hate to say it, a culture island. And I don't mean a culture desert. I mean an island which felt sort of separate from everyone else. It felt a bit exclusive, it felt a bit marble. It didn't feel like it was for everyone. Whereas now, because the park draws you through, it really does actually feel like a genuinely public space. And there you see demonstrated, Pat, Mr. Boo and Twiggy being in a public space. Boo, we had a competition in last week's video, didn't we? To see which of those wonderful things that we purchased on the car boot sale was voted the best. Now, did your bottle come top? It didn't come top, no. In fact, some people made it definitely bottom, didn't they?
Some people featured in other people's videos how much they disliked it.
Yeah, so the bottle didn't win. So it was a very close run thing between those wonderful key rings I got for €2 or €3? €3 each, and Twiggy's penthouse. And we actually asked people to try and name Twiggy's penthouse. We got some good names, didn't we?
Yeah, who said it? Rick Sludd wanted to have a matching collar and harness. Ribbon by Phil said Twigs Digs.
Twigs Digs, I quite like that. Somebody else said Twigaloo. I thought Twigaloo was a very good one.
And Gary Flynn called it a tante magique, a magic chance.
That's a very, very exotic tante magique. Very, very noisy as well. They obviously still haven't entirely finished work. So in the end, it came down to Twigaloo and or to the Twiggy tent and to my key rings. And ultimately, I think Twiggy just won, didn't she?
He just
I thought my key rings were going to get home. So, drawing out of the hat, you drew a name out.
I did.
Now, whose name did you draw out? The person is going to receive, I'm afraid, you're going to get a Me and Mon Ami mug, providing you messages with your address and things. So, who did you choose?
It was Jane, Bob, and Frank. I think Frank's the dog.
Frank's a dog.
Frank's a dog.
He can drink out of the mug.
Yeah.
So, Jane, Bob, and Frank, get in touch with us. Send us your address, and we'll send you a Me and Mon Ami mug forthwith. Anyway, we're going to carry on with our tour of the new urban forest. And don't forget to stick around to the end of the video this week, because it is the end of the month, and we're going to have our supporters list. Everybody who sent us coffees and PayPals, etc., will flash before your eyes at the end of the video. Just saying, the local paper today was sort of comparing this to Hyde Park and saying this was Nice's Hyde Park. But in a way, this little section, actually, I would say, most reminds me of the High Line in New York. It has that feeling of being raised above everyone else. Unlike the High Line, it's not a repurposed train track or anything like that. But this section of the gardens, where the theatre was, and then the steps down from it, were for many years completely closed off. There was no access, nobody used it. It was a bit of a dead space. So to me, this is a big improvement. And it's really hard to imagine, isn't it, that even, 18 months ago, there was still so much of the ginormous convention centre, the Acropolis, which filled this whole area from where that bus is, right to the hotel at the far end. It was a monolithic building. It had some virtues, but not many. It wasn't really used that much. And there was no natural light went to either side of this street. So when they've demolished this, it's made a huge difference to the overall landscape. And it does mean you can walk right the way from the Promenade des Anglais right up to the hotel, the Novotel at the end there. So it's a really good, I think, 2 kilometre stretch.
Yeah.
Good little walk. And of course the famous head, which has been a fixture in Nice for a long time now, is actually the offices to the art gallery. It used to be there, so there are office space inside that square. But of course, as you come from the road, it's a giant head. Oh look, police on little segways. Got to be careful. What happened to the man who invented it? Didn't he tip off a cliff, Mr. Boo?
I think he did.
Did? I think he had a very unfortunate accident. And we've got a good burst of succulents here.
You know I'm mad for a succulent.
Some whoppers, look at these. You don't want to tumble into them. They'll thrive.
Look at this one.
No trouble growing succulents here. Grass is another thing. Grass is tricky. So is this by the same guy who did the other line?
The 115 degrees.
Yeah.
Big bend.
And this is the indetermined line.
The indeterminate line.
It's definitely indetermined.
It's like
I
a
actually
wheel
quite
within a
like
wheel.
it. I quite like that. It's nice. What have you discovered, Mr. Boo?
The Niki de Saint-Phal sculpture is called the Loch Ness Monster.
Well, you don't hear much of Nessie these days, do you?
No.
He's back in Nice.
Oh.
Sadly, this is still, will doubtless be one of the busiest roads in Nice, this bit that runs through it. There doesn't seem to be any way around it beyond building a tunnel, and they haven't done that. But once you cross over this road, this is where the old convention centre was. And suddenly now you're into the forest with this huge long walkway right to the top, to a bit of Nice that actually lots of people never go anywhere near. And there's actually some quite nice architecture up here, as well as there's a good little, another bit of sculpture here opposite the old music shop over there as well. I used to sell sheet music. Very nice. See the fantastic view back to the art gallery now from this final phase. And a very good feature of all the way along this park is free water. We approve of that. Free water. This looks a very old game. Throw a I guess a coin or a wesher. Throw a wesher into the game. Look. Oh, look, a pumpkin patch, Mr. Boo, ready for your favourite Halloween.
Very exciting and seasonal. This is the vegetable garden.
Oh,
Look, they've got fennel growing in the middle there.
yeah, it looks like they planted it yesterday. That's because they did.
That basil's come out of a carport market.
It'll come on, it'll come on. And just a quick plug that next week, Halloween weekend, we begin our epic 6-part journey through Corsica. So don't forget to subscribe and make sure you've hit the bell so you get a notification. But we've, I think, a fantastic series coming up in Corsica with some incredible landscapes and some of the best drives we've ever done. Imagining tadpoles.
I think
it's a fairground, Mr. Boo.
It needs some tadpoles and frog spawn and water boatmen.
I want some of them posh fish, koi carps. I want some of them like in a Japanese garden, but they haven't quite got there yet. We saw them working frantically last week, didn't we, to try and meet this deadline, and there's definitely still a few bits to finish off. I think they'd call it snagging, they'd call it, wouldn't they? Snagging.
Snagging. There's a sad bubble machine over there as well, look at that.
I think that was earlier from the opening moments, the bubble machine. Definitely not for swimming though, like the fountain and the other bit of the park which people love and do run around in with no clothes on. Well, that's just the children. Oh, that's a clever way to get around. Look at that, it's an urban frog. Urban frog on wheels. Cracking. We were looking at this the other day and you kind of think, what are they doing here with this big concrete thing? And the answer is, this is where the original plant room, if you want to call it that, for the giant convention centre was. And we're imagining that it still houses all the sort of electricals and all the rest of it, and they couldn't get rid of it. So they've sort of tried to build Jurassic Park around it to cover it up. It'll once the planting gets round it, it'll be fine. What's this, Mr. Boy? This where you queue for your urban frog? Oh, look, here's another one. That's a little teddy bear. Come in, number 5. Your time is up. He's got a swan and a pig. Never wrestle with a pig. The pig will enjoy it and you end up mucky. There's Basil Brush. Look, it's a day at the races over here, look.
Oh, we could get Twiggy on that.
Sure, maybe. Isn't there a dog zone? There must be a dog zone. A little bit of a mini version of the giant fountain at the other end, isn't it? Mini version.
This is great.
Something tells me this will be wildly popular with kids and families. Parents wanting to tire their kids out. There's a wrong way to do it, you can be sure they will. Oh, look at this, even more excitement. Horse racing of the fantastical kind. Well, definite signs that not all of it's quite finished. You can see certain bits still fenced off, but nearly there. Nice little sun lounger area. I wonder how long they'll remain for the use of sun patrons. We shall see. And this is good, an outdoor gym for everyone's use. We've got quite a lot of these in Nice, in some of the country parks and things, but it's good to have an urban one. Jogging machines, weights, etc. Brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
She's your fitness area, Pat. Mr. Boo's doing his exercises. Very good. And this is good. These are like medicine balls that go up and down on the pipe, look. Oh, it's like watching Charles Atlas. Did you have any sand kicked in your face, Mr. Boo? Careful. Yeah, I think this gym will be very popular. Oh, and this will be very popular too, a skateboard park for sure. Once the kids discover this, they'll be very happy. Not just the kids, I imagine.
It's like an Olympic hot air balloon thing.
Oh, you mean like from the Olympics in Paris?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we definitely need to get Twiggy in this. She could go up, look, like that teddy. Want to go in it, Twigs? Fancy a ride? Look at that, it's perfect for you. Just the right size. They're struggling to get it up, as they say.
It's not like it's windy. Come on, guys.
You can see how they get in trouble, these proper balloons, can't you? Is it going to go up? Is it? It's no, they're having all kinds of trouble. The mayor will be wanting his money back on this. Its teddies have collapsed, they've fallen out. Oh, I'm glad that Twiggy isn't in there. Should be injured by now. Oh, still not going up. It's got remote control and everything. I've got a feeling this balloon's going to turn into a fire hazard soon. They've just melted a hole in it. It's a bit of a disaster, this. Oh, it's coming down on us, Mr. Boo. Oh. Well, there's always so much happens when we're around, and it's become detached from its box. But they've melted holes in it. Look. I don't think that were meant to happen. It's like it's a knockout. Oh. Oh, now it's gone on top of him. It's really not going well. Oh dear, the teddies have been having to return to their owners. They didn't go into space. It's a bit like Elon Musk's rocket, this. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
It's
They put Katy Perry in it, and
I think they've abandoned it.
Oh.
It's not working. Well, you can't have everything. In some cases, you can have nothing. Oh, they've melted all these holes in it. Look, it'll never go up now. Oh, she's got remote control and everything, but just not happening. It's a different feel to the other part, which is much more formal.
yes.
This feels a little bit more sort of laid back and haphazard, doesn't it?
But I was just saying to Mum that it's only like this last bit that probably opened, what, 8 months ago?
Yeah.
Look how much more developed it is.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the other bit needs, and it needs
Yeah.
a bit of rain.
It looks like they planted it last Thursday, because they did.
Because they did.
There wants less flies. What did you make of it, Pat?
It's very exciting. The whole thing. It's
quite nice.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah.
It's quite nice. It
everybody.
definitely needs to settle in. It needs to mature.
Yeah, all abilities, all ages. It's just for everybody. Really, really good.
Yeah.
It's true, it is all abilities, because it's
Yeah.
walkable, the whole thing. Even the steps are now.
That's true, yeah.
You can get around it all.
Yeah. So even though it's a long walk, you actually could do it at your own pace, the whole thing, couldn't you, and sit down. But it's amazing. There's been a river, then it's been a multi-storey car park and convention centre, and now it's an urban forest. You'd think this would be how it ends up, but life's never quite like that, is it? Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give us a like, please give us a comment, please think about buying us an urban forest coffee. But most of all, folks, remember, stay charged.
Bye.
Bye.
Now, Twiggy, have you christened it yet?